You are supposed to make eye contact like this. Look at that person, 1001, 1002. Look over there, look over there. But it's about a 2-second eye contact. Now, I was teaching an all-day training class with a fire chief in California, and we were talking about promotional process and the importance of eye contact. And he said, you need to make eye contact for about 6 seconds. I was like, wait, I'm sorry. I need to show you what that looks like. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. At this point, he's going, I am married. Stop it. If someone stares you down like that, you're going to start to get uncomfortable. I mean, I will actually look away. It makes me uncomfortable. So that's a little too long. It's about 2 seconds, and then you just move around. The larger the group, I obviously cannot make eye contact with that guy clear in the back of the room, but I can still look towards the back of the room. Let me tell you why this is so important. If you're not making eye contact with people, you're not making a connection with them. So you might as well just give them the information in a handout and let them go home with it if you're not going to make eye contact. Saying in closing or in summary and then dragging on and on and on and on and on. This drives people crazy. What do you think is the mental time frame or the mental capacity that people have after you've used the words in closing or in summary? How much time do you have to wrap it up? You have between 30 seconds and 2 minutes tops. So if you go over the 2-minute mark, they're not listening to you anyway. So if you say in summary and then 10 minutes has gone by, they're kind of ticked off. They're like, wait a second, you said in summary. You should be done. Why are you still talking? So wrap it up if you use those words. Another way you annoy your audience is by abusing PowerPoint. This is one of my pet peeves. And I'm going to tell you the number one abuse for PowerPoint is this. Somebody takes a PowerPoint slide, they put 10-point font on it, they cram everything they want to say on the slide, they throw it up on the screen, and then they turn their back to the audience and they read the screen. That is not how you use PowerPoint. PowerPoint is not your presentation. You are. The other thing that people do in annoying their audience, and I call this the unusuals. Now, I call it the unusuals because this has come out of a list. And every one of these unusuals on what speakers do to annoy their audience, especially in training sessions, every single one of these came out of the public sector. What does that tell you? You get subjected to some of the worst speakers if you're in the public sector and trainers because some of these are going to surprise you. So, you can't be serious. They're like, oh no, this happened. The first one, clipping nails while speaking. No. They said, oh yeah, he had a keychain with some nail clippers on it. He grabbed them and started clipping his nails. They're falling on the floor while he's talking, just oblivious, all-day training. The next one was chest hair creeping out of the top of a shirt. Hopefully this is not a problem for you ladies, but for you guys. So your audience has said this, look, if you're a really hairy guy and you're gonna shave like all the way down to here and then put on like a shirt and tie, why don't you go ahead and just shave another inch down so those little bad boys aren't creeping out of the top of your shirt? Because it's distracting. People are looking, like hanging on a cliff. Leaving a string of spit between your lips. So this happens when you get that white sticky stuff in the corner of your mouth or your lips get dry and then the spit sticks to it and you're talking and you don't notice it, probably because you're nervous. That comes from cotton mouth, and cotton mouth comes from nervousness. The best way to cure that is not a glass of water. A glass of water will actually wash away any saliva that your body's trying to make. The best way to cure that, if you go into a promotional process session or you got to run a meeting and you already know that you tend to get cotton mouth or you get nervous, eat a lemon sour. Eat a sour candy. Anything sour will create a little extra saliva. Not so much that it's like drooling down your face or anything, but enough that you won't get cotton mouth. It's very effective for that whole spit thing. The next one, the unusual, was cleaning wax out of an ear with a key. I said, I'm sorry, I don't believe you. And they said, no, no. He reached into his pocket. He pulled his keys out. He goes like this, looks at it, wipes it on his pants, puts his keys back in his pocket while he's speaking. And the last one is pulling out a wedgie. I don't care how long you have to stand in front of people and speak. If you get a wedgie, it stays. You need to stop annoying your audience by not being prepared. So you're going to run a meeting, you're going to do a training session, and you show up not prepared. Oh, I'm a really good speaker. I'm just going to wing it. Do you think they know if you wing it? Yes, and it irritates people. They want you prepared. You need to get rid of the constant ums, and uhs. In fact, this irritates people so much that they will start counting them instead of listening to you. So if you have a habit of and the best way to cure yourself is to give little mock presentations in front of people. Just get 3 or 5 people and give one of them a glass like what you have in front of you right now and give them a butter knife. And have them take that butter knife and tap that glass just once, or you can get one of those bells. I actually have the bell from like Walmart or Target that they put on the counters that you ding if somebody's not at the counter. Get one of those. Every time you say or somebody dings that bell. It's like a shock collar on your neck. And it kind of shakes you a little bit. What it does is it brings from the subconscious mind up to the conscious mind a bad habit that you have that you're not aware of. And your job is to ignore it. Ignore the bell, ignore the little tap on the glass, and keep going. So you don't get to say, oh, you got me, or oh, you missed one. You just keep talking. It will cure you, I guarantee you. So here's the best thing you can do to improve your presentation skills. Record yourself for a panel interview, for running a meeting, even for one-on-one communication. Just like set up your camera and record a mock subordinate counseling session or a mock employee problem or customer problem, anything like that. You will discover some of your little, I call them speech impediments, where you or you rub the tops of your legs when you're talking, or you spin a ring, whatever it is. The best way to improve yourself is to record yourself. Video especially, but you can also catch some things in audio recording. It's painful. I hate it. I hate watching myself on video, but it makes me improve.